Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. It's been nearly a week since the heinous attack at a university in Utah left conservative influencer and TPUSA founder Charlie Kirk dead. But now the lead suspect in the case, Tyler Robinson, is revealed to have made a tremendous mistake. He left a small object behind that Kash Patel, the FBI director, said could lead to an open and shut case, and there's already some dramatic fallout from this, and you're going to want to know all the details. But before we get into this, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, Tyler Robinson is the lead suspect in the Charlie Kirk assassination case. He carried out a heinous attack on Charlie Kirk while he was giving a lecture in public at a TPUSA forum. Now, right as he was speaking about sensitive topics that involved the trans community, he was taken out by Robinson according to the evidence, and he has also left behind messages that suggest that he has confessed to it in some non-official capacity. So the evidence is pointing in Robinson's direction, and FBI Director Kash Patel said he made a big mistake that could mean his plea deal that he is attempting to negotiate to avoid the death penalty, it may be all for naught.
We flexed all resources the FBI had and surged multiple air assets as soon as this shooting occurred. We were cycling in agents, evidence response technicians, hostage rescue technicians, and special operators in and out of Utah, cycling evidence back and forth on these FBI planes as soon as we could so that there was no delay. And what we did, once I got there, along with the deputy on the ground around 5 p.m. local on September 11th, was walk the entire crime scene, including the foots the suspect himself took. And what we learned was there was evidence, DNA evidence that could be collected and had been collected, including a screwdriver that was found on the rooftop. Also, we went over to the scene in the wooded area where the firearm was discarded, and the firearm had a towel wrapped around it. It's important. I'll get back to that later. I even walked into the wooded area in the ravine, so I knew from my investigative experience what I could bring to the table and what decisions I needed to make. And having the support of President Trump and the full support of the White House was what we needed for these resources to happen. And I can report today that the DNA hits from the towel that was wrapped around the firearm and the DNA on the screwdriver are positively processed for the suspect in custody.
Wow. That is all but an open and shut case, and it's going to be interesting to see how this trial plays out, because hopefully it will be a quick trial and there is potentially an execution for it for Robinson at the end. And it's already being reported that he is on a special watch to make sure that he doesn't get Epsteined in this case, because there isn't just Robinson who is implicated in this case. There are several other individuals who were in a Discord chat with him and in other social media channels that suggest they had advance warning of what was going to happen to Charlie Kirk, and none of them said anything. So the Department of Justice, the FBI, they have the work cut out for them. Let's keep the Kirk family in our prayers and pray for justice in this case. Charlie Kirk deserves it. Thank you for watching Explain America.